Well, I made the mistake again of playing 2 turns in a row before editing the video, and I missed that assault on turn 11. But I suppose the fact that it held out, you know, I did barrages that were illegal, they missed, you know, the way things gone, I think we can probably call it a wash. Besides, I don't even know how I would undo it or redo it. So I've finished. It's actually night time here, so I thought appropriate if I could see if I could squeeze the night turn in, and then tomorrow I play the morning. So the night turn, the dreaded night turn, and we're close to a number of positions, but thankfully they're all disrupted. But the problem with the night turn is no events, which is probably a good thing, but there's 2 Japanese fire phases, which means there's 2 counterattacks. So if the yellows come out and undisrupt and then go again, then we're going to be in trouble. Otherwise, it'll be probably assaults or counterattacks that'll hurt us. So let's see. First fire card. Well, there goes that problem. There's no artillery at night, no barrages. So red P. I think red is pretty much empty or screwed at the moment. Patrols. 1, 2, 3. What's he gonna do? Patrol, disrupt all units in the position's field of fire. So that is not them, it's them. So they get disrupted. 1, 2, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. That's it for red, because all the other reds are empty except him, and he does nothing. What are we doing? So we've done red, but we've got to do the close assault. It's late. All right, he can't go anywhere. He 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. He's the next one, so he will go barreling into here. And they're going to get an extra card now because it's night time. So he gets 1 for each unit, 1 for being 4 or more, and 1 for being tank or knight. Good. We get 4 for the pips, 1 for the flamethrower, 1 because they're in counterattack mode. We have units next door, so we go adjacent. It's red. We miss, but we hit US on counterattack. So we get a hit, he loses a card, which would have been a hit but got cancelled. Red, he misses. Red, we hit, depth marker's gone. He loses a card. Wow, he misses. We hit and it's all over. Suicide attack. There I was worrying they'd get an extra card and it'd be nasty, and then you get it like that. That's the luck of the bloody close combat system yet again. Okay. Unused cards go back on top of the deck. He is purple, he gets disrupted. Handy. Purple's not on the card, so he stays disrupted, and that'll continue to lock him in. He moves down, and he moves down. Now we've done red, got to do green. Resupply, redeploy, reinforce. Nowhere for him to his counter-attack. He's activated. We're not within 3 of any empty greens. The greens not in range of any greens, and they can't redeploy. Browns, we ignore the M action, it's just a normal action. So M fires 1 hex, doesn't do it. There's no mortars, so we're outside of all the browns. Well, that worked out pretty good. So that's the first fire card. Unfortunately, not the last. Next one. Yellow still didn't come up, but doesn't matter now. So they'll all lose their disruptions. So, counterattacks. He can't do anything. He loses his disruption. He comes barreling in this time. Into him. That one should have been disrupted. The last one that got counterattacked. Okay. He gets 1 for each unit, 1 for being 4, 1 for tank or knight. We get 4 cards, plus 1 for the flamethrower, plus 1 for that. We've got units next door, but we should have been disrupted, so we just get rid of the disruption. He plays first and it's red, he misses. We hit and get heroism, which means we gain a card, he loses a card, and he takes a hit. And loses a card for the hit. Add a card and remove a card. Yep. So he gets his last go. Red, he hits us, but US fire on counter attack cancels it. So we hit him, kill the depth. Hit him again, kill the tank. Gee. Bring on these night turns more often. This is going famously. Even when we were disrupted, we got out of it without a hit. Maybe it heard my swearing at the hero units getting butchered one after the other. So now he comes down to there, and we got 3 counterattackers left. Now we got purple. Purple P patrols. We've only got that much of a fire zone. That's what I forgot over here. They've only got 1 hex fire zone, so he didn't get disrupted. So purple's gonna do sweet bugger all with 1 hex. So might disrupt 1 unit. What was the last one? A diamond triangle. We'll get him this time. Get him this time with the 1 special action. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get the top unit disrupted. And that's it for purple. Blue A. Well, blue A would assault or then move, try and get closer to us. He can't. Blue A's that are empty would try and ambush somebody in a field of fire, but they're too far away. That's their blues. Lots of blues this side of the board, like all the way up there. Lots of blues. So nothing happening over here with blues green R's. I think we had a green R last turn and it did nothing. Well, that turned out pretty good. A bit of a non-event, particularly for the Japanese. So now we get no commands. We get our 2 actions, but there's no HQ phase, and our HQs and command posts have only what they're stacked with. No barraging, no nothing. So we can remove the disruptions, and that does them. Can't see much of a point moving anything around here. So that's that area done. Here. I'll move him in with the demos. That'll be an action. So hopefully we're ready for him in the morning. Get rid of his disruption, otherwise I would have moved him in too. Get rid of his disruption. Don't have to cube him. Up here we can attack. We will attack with 5 against 2 and kill him, and then he will move in and occupy the hex. Happy to finally get rid of that. The hero will go 1, 2. This hero, he can't go 1, 2 because he can only move 1 hex. He will get out into the clear. He will move 1 closer. I will spend the second action on him. No, I won't. No, I won't. I need him to stay in command. That garrison couldn't be there because it's got a fire zone. That was something else I noticed. I'll spend the other action. Oh, geez, no. No, we're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. I'll spend the action on him and move him so he's in range to help either of those. That's not quite the end of the night turn. Now everything that was revealed gets flipped back over. Not the counterattacks. So that mortar goes back down, loses the disruption. Did I attack him? Hang on a minute. I can attack him. Let's not finish there. So we hit him 7 we've got mortars. Crap. So we will kill that. Take the hit, B11. No, he's disrupted. And now he can lose his disruption and unreveal. Just perfect. Here, lose his disruption. Okay, so that's the lose contact reset. Then we come up here and we get these 6. And 3 of them go back into the reserves. And 3 are dead. And that's it. That's turn 13. Catastrophic loss limit 26. We're at 16. And I think, remember, I've started off, the objective was back the hell off from this. Well, we certainly have achieved that, because I've got barely, I have probably got only half a regiment there, and they are anchoring the entire left flank. The idea was that we get 7 and we get through here. Well, we got there, but that's the only other hex we've taken, and then we got held up by the demolitions. The other idea was that A, cut the island in half. They've done that. Help with this. Well, we've taken everything here except for that hex, and really just got thwarted by the assault. Otherwise we'd have that. So far so good, but from a victory point of view, we need to pull off a lot in here, and that's why I've been bringing every dreg I can get, and then he will come over here and pick these guys up now that they've finished their work here, and just leave the HQs and some units, and then drag them up, and then we're going to stage from here and try and take as much as we can as quickly as we can. That's the plan. But that's for tomorrow, literally and in the game.